doing here? I don't know, but you are back here with moi, and today we're going to do all day. Want pythons? Want to go to the Amazon and get some pythons? You know, last week we released the video Titanic Arms, and it actually just released. So we'll see how well that one does. So especially here, we're going to be focusing on growing the strength and size of the arms. I am on a cut, so realistically, heavy amounts of strength and size are not going to happen. So I'm just doing the upper limit right now while it's tolerable to maintain the size and strength of what I have right now. And today, this morning, my calories are a little bit shy. I didn't have time to eat a whole lot before I came in to do this. And starting next week, I will be doing fasted boxing in the morning to help me slim down quicker. Because the sooner I can just get to where I want to be, the sooner I can move on. And I'm ready to move on. I'm ready for the bulk. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's ready for the bulk. And some people, all they do is just the cut. You got to balance it. I am on a cut. We do have to plan the volume in according here. Really, I'm just playing with the volume to make sure that I don't overdo it, but I also get enough in that one, I feel happy and satisfied with what I did. 2, I am maintaining my strength levels. 3, I'm trying to preserve as much muscle mass as possible during the cut. And 4, get just a fun pump by the end of it and just have a really good time. So we're just maximizing where we can. When I get to a bulk, I can tell I'm gonna be so much stronger than what I have been. I haven't been weak, but I am starting to parry those levels of strength that I was a couple years ago with my first ever bulk. And it's been a while, but it's been a rough couple years. So needless to say, finally getting back in a few months of being consistent. You know, we've been doing this for a while now, and I've been working out ever since I was young. But to consistently do it without any breaks or intervals or injuries or setbacks is the hardest part. So, you know, we're drawing it in, we're pulling it together, and we're really pushing forward to get down, get a nice slim trim physique, get the appeal, make sure everything looks good, get real vascular, get my abs to show, all the other fun aesthetic stuff, right? And then after that, we will begin our bulk. And I wish I could do a cut a lot quicker like Sam Sulek does, you know, but it doesn't happen that way, if you know what I'm saying. So we're just gonna have to rock with it, roll with it, get to where we need to be, and when we get there, we'll flip the switch 180, bulk time. New PRs, more strength, bigger size. And then after doing a nice extended bulk, because I enjoy the bulking process, we will slim down again and see how much bigger, how much stronger that we really got. Of course, the strength is going to be seen during the bulk. The size will be seen, muscle size will be seen after the next cut. So without further ado, I guess we need to get into it. You came here because you like me, and I'm happy you're here. Yeah, I should never do that again. But needless to say, we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna do my rehab and core work, then you will join me for the main part of the workout. All right, so we've got all of the goodies out of the way. Now it's time for the main part of the workout. I've done some warm up on bench because the weight's a lot heavier than it is for me to do pull-ups or chin-ups. And so what we're gonna do is most likely I'm just gonna use one of the kettlebells because I need to up the weight just a little bit because the microset system is just fine, but it makes it really easy. And I can go for a very high number of volume. Turns out that none of that quite fatigues me. It's just the endurance and the processing of lactic acid within my muscles that turns out that my body is having a difficult time with. So we're gonna try to better that and increase the strength of that as well, because I used to be really, really good at them while also being a lot heavier. So what we're gonna do is I could use my weight vest, but I'd have to take that on and off as I prepare into a superset for close grip bench. That's what that is back there. That's what I'm gonna be doing on that bar. And with that bar, if I do that, when I touch my chest, it'd be about an inch or two away from my chest, so I'm not getting the full range of motion. So I'm not gonna do that, not this time. Maybe next back day I'll put that on and do my micro sets with regular pull-ups. But with chin-ups, what I need to do is I need to be able to add a little bit more volume and condense it as well. And so I'm gonna condense it, my weight that is, make it a little bit heavier by using the kettlebell and put my foot through and just making sure that my anterior tibialis can handle it. Hold it up as I go up and down. And I'm really going to prevent myself from swinging because I don't want to throw that around. We're going to start with bench, and then we're going to do the supersets with the chin-ups. And again, we're pulling that bar closer to the clavicle. I was going to say clavicular head, but it's the same thing. They're both right there. And really focus on bicep flexion as I go up. So let's get into it. So we're actually going to work to go up to where we're just getting 8 reps with, I think, 185. I think that's very achievable today. So that'll be the next 2 sets I do with that. Here we go. So first set, we're just gonna do these chin ups per usual, and then probably towards the end of my micro sets, I'll add the kettlebell. And to make it a little bit faster, instead of doing 2 or just doing doubles, I'm going to do triples for each micro set for a total, I think, of probably 7 sets. That is not worth the effort. My foot does not fit in this. All right, so again, you know, when you're in the gym, mentality is such a big part of it. And that helps in with discipline, motivation, your why, consistency, just the whole pie, if you know what I'm saying, like a pie chart. Every percentage of everything that you give when you're in the gym really comes down to your mentality, right? Is it important? Do you want it? How bad do you want it? I didn't go all the way down that second rep, please don't judge me. So, you know, we're gonna pop through, make this happen. We're gonna do one more set all the way through. Really feel it out. I wanna make the kettlebell thing work. I'm so stuck on that because it seems like the easiest way, but my foot doesn't fit. And I could use a much bigger kettlebell. That means it'll be a lot heavier. I'll try it just for you. You asked. That was a lot more difficult. I feel like the my muscle connection was really getting me through on that one, just because that adding 20-25 pounds on my foot, swinging around just a little bit, makes it so much more difficult. Really, the hardest part was the knurling rubbing on my hand, but that's just a part of it. So we managed to make it through with the kettlebell on our foot, the 20-25, I'm pretty sure it's the 20. It felt okay. It was a little hard, definitely was difficult, noticeably, so it's probably where I actually need to be. So thank you for suggesting that. You know, if you weren't here pushing me, I don't know where I'd be right now. I'd probably be a lot weaker. So thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever. Just the Iron family. But anyway, we got everything set up. We just upped the weight on the bench. Got 185. I realistically think right now, with how I'm feeling, I could do 205 for a set of 8 and 185 for a set of 8. We'll see how the 185 feels, and then hopefully on the third set we get 205 for 8. Dropped it again. Want to hear a ghost story? This one person was working out. One day, they stopped going to the gym. Terrifying. 185 is going to be my set of 8. Everything was just really tight. So, if I get like 4 reps in and it's super light, because I'm warming up, then I'll up it to 205 for 4 reps right after that. Like I'll do 4 and 4. Whew. It's good to stick to rep schemes, but you also gotta listen to your body. And my body has a way of telling me exactly what it was and doesn't want. So let's, you don't want to see it anymore? It's okay. I'm out of things to say. I'm gonna touch the power button. It's funny because I just realized when I was recording the previous clips and I was benching, the camera was like up here. So you were barely seeing me. So I'll put like some fun captions up there just for you while I'm benching down here. So I did 4 of 185 on my last set here, and it was really easy. So 205 for 4, and then we'll go to... Alright, so that actually went just fine. My lats weren't as activated before I did that. So I could feel my elbows kind of going up and I wasn't activating my stabilizers as much, which led to a little extra pressure on my shoulder, but it actually felt okay besides that. So we're going to finish up with some chin-ups. The 20-pound kettlebell wiped me out. The second set, I got half the volume of the first set, even without the weight. So realistically, I'm not going to do the weight on this last set. I'm just going to pop through, get it done, see how it feels, and then I'll talk to you guys a little bit. Now we're going to do some incline curls. Really focus, lengthen the arm, help bias the long head there. Short head, long head. So we're going to focus on that just a little bit, and we're going to superset with dips. With how fatigued I'm getting, it's gonna be a rough one, but it's gonna be totally worth it. So let's go ahead, set everything up, and get into the first set. are, we're filling it out. I can definitely tell going a little bit heavier at the beginning has tapped me just a little bit. And with being a little low on calories this morning, I can feel my body just like struggling right now. I know a lot of people, there's a way for you to train to work out while being even fasted, and your body training and being able to hold on to excess glucose within the blood and in the muscle and being very optimal when using that. And some people can do really intense workouts completely fasted. I clearly have not trained my body to do that, to prioritize certain macronutrients, to use at certain times and when not to. So my body is not used to it, and it is not a fan. I'm still going to finish everything. I'm going to go through everything. And worst comes to worst, if I do end up fatiguing to the point where I'm missing out on potential of what I can do, I'll just go eat a snack and come back in, ease into it for about 10 minutes, and then finish it out. So either way, there's a way to make something happen. I can just tell that I'm feeling the fatigue, and it's not like, oh, I'm feeling tired. It's like I'm starting to do stuff, and it's starting to feel not necessarily extremely heavy, but like it's moving super slow, and that drive is not there. Like I could be pushing myself up like here on dips. Those last few, like it didn't get hard. I slowed down dramatically, and it didn't matter how hard I was like, just push through, focus on those triceps, explode them out, lock them out. Felt like moving in a movable object almost, except it did move, just really slow, but it was like really stuck. So we're gonna finish up here and try to attack the biceps and the triceps a little bit more, get them to, really, really want to adapt in one way or another. So we're really going to push for that adaptation to really hold on to current levels of strength and size. Hold on to the protein. Hold on to the meat. So we're going to give that a shot. We're going to go from there and see how we do. The neat little thing about when you're on a cut is your muscles appear to get bigger because the structure of them, since the skin tightens down with less adipose tissue between the skin and the muscle, is it makes it look like you're getting bigger because you can cast shadows better, and it looks better. And that weird little optical illusion is as you get slimmer, you get smaller, your muscles look bigger. So it's really funny. I find it very, very ironic because you'll see a lot of, like, no offense, but just to reference them, is you'll see a lot leaner guys on there, and you'll see people who are definitely on their bulk, and you can definitely tell there's a size difference, but the leaner guy, even though he might be rocking 16, 17 inches around the arm, the guy who's on his bulk could be rocking 22, 23 inches, but the leaner guy looks bigger, right? And there's so many people I've talked to that they look at the leaner guy, they're like, that guy's jacked, he's so much bigger. And I'm like, you want to see a picture of them side by side? And the big guy in the bulk's like, whoosh. And the lean guy's like, pew. It's funny. So fun little optical illusion there. Kept going in that. I saw that every time I looked over, my back was not as flat as I wanted it to be. I also feel like I just drank a lot of water, so I feel like I could also. No, I don't want to do that. So I think part of that was me trying to get comfortable so I didn't feel as spewy-pewy. You know what I'm saying? So we got 2 more sets of this, and then we got a total of 3 sets of hammer superset overhead extension, and then I'm gonna burn out with. You know what I'm saying? And then overhead. Hopefully I can dial down how to make that more difficult, because it's really just to get some blood flow there. It sparked a lot of interest recently. There's something there, I just don't know how to refine it, so we'll see what happens. All right, so I gotta get ready to leave. So we're just gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I just got a little bit more to do, but I gotta eat one more time, then I gotta get ready, I gotta get dressed, I gotta change clothes, gotta take care of the pups, and then I can leave. And I have less than an hour to do everything. So, needless to say, thank you again for joining me for another video. As you can tell, we did an arm day workout today. Today was a little bit different because I didn't have my calories before because I had to work on a few things. Right now is another transitional time in life, but I'm gonna hold on to this and us all at the same time. I'll make sure that this doesn't go away because I'm trying to give it, like good cop done. There's more I could do. I know there is, but I'm still finding my groove as I'm still very new to this, at least on a regular basis. So I'm gonna finish up here. I'll see you guys in the next video. If there's anything you'd like to see, if you want me to modify my videos in a particular way right now, I'm open to suggestions. You know, if you wanna see stats, weight, reps, volume, stuff like that, let me know. If you want me to talk about certain special fitness topics that are out there, let me know. If you wanna talk about nutrition or meal prepping, just planning out what you need to eat when you need to eat it, let me know. And I'll work on all that stuff just for you guys. So keep me posted. I will see you all in the next video. Stay strong, stay smiling, and as always, I'll catch you guys later. Subscribe, comment, and like, and share the video.